All right, let me give this a try. This Covina man don't make many videos, but I did want to make a video on a bug out bag for us urban inner city preppers. Um, and I had started this process of making a bug out bag back in probably 2011. And so originally I made this bag uh, with the mindset of following the herd, thinking that uh, I'm going to go camping into the woods in event of an emergency. After a lot of reconsidering and having been in the woods when there was a forest fire here in Southern California, I thought, man, this would be a horrible place to be in an emergency. So for me, if I had to bug out, and I'm thinking it would have nothing to do with the zombie apocalypse or nothing to do with the collapse of the economic dollar or whomever or whatever. It would probably be an earthquake or a fire that would have to get my butt up out of bed or something like that, and I would have to run out of the house not knowing where I'm gonna go at ungodly hour of the night. So bug out bag does exist, and so I have to have one. And I don't reinvent the wheel. I just kind of follow the simple steps. So I found this one website, Bug Out Bag Academy. And so as I was reorganizing my older bug out bag into something newer, I just followed the kind of guidelines that they had here and thought, hey, may as well, look at somebody else's advice. Shoot, we watch bug out bags. I'm at least 25 a month or something like that. Who knows? But anyway, if I did have to bug out, I always have one of my trusty bikes. I got a couple right here by the door. If I had to bug out, don't want to walk, so I would just try to roll out of here or take my car or wherever. But anyway, I did follow the guidelines for some essentials here. Following their guidelines, it looks like you have to have a water. So I have the water system here, have food, and this food that I had originally from 2011, that expired. So I did put some newer food in there. And one of the guidelines is for clothing, but I don't know. I'm not going to have a bunch of clothing. This is going to be an emergency situation only. If I had to get some clothing, I'd try to do that when it's safer. So I just have some essentials like some gloves, a scarf, a hat, and a blanket. And out went the old sleeping bag mentality. So I replaced the big sleeping bag with just a ground cover and a bivy here. Remember, this is an emergency. And living in the city area, fire, Southern California, it doesn't get super chilly. You have to make a bonfire to survive. So I just got a little bit of fire here in a waterproof container. You had the first aid, the hygiene. I'm figuring, you're going to need, at least stay clean or be able to get around. So you got to have your hygiene kit and your lights with the batteries and the rechargeable and some odds and ends. If I did have to bug out and I came by the woods, since I am a fisherman, I'm going to have a fishing kit just in case. I have some other things that kind of move in and out of the bug out bag, but yeah, I do have one, and I'm not sitting around hoping to use this. I hope this ends up in a garbage can once I'm old and dead and everything just stays where it is. But on occasionally, yep, I have to go through and check and throw things out and make sure everything is everything. And so I have a bug out bag. Peace.